we doing, everybody? Whoa. Okay. I deleted myself for a second. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Okay. Oh man, it's good to be back. It's fantastic to be back. Who is ready for more Turnabout Corner? Also, I am testing out being connected to my mobile hotspot instead of my Wi-Fi today, so we're gonna see how that goes. We are going to see how that goes. And if it goes badly, well, I did my best. Who's ready to rumble, motherfuckers? Firefox's loading times do not leave, do not leave me inspired with a particular amount of confidence for my mobile hotspot. But hey, it is what it is! It is what it is! It is what it is! We're getting things locked and loaded, getting things started. Fantastic, wonderful. Alright. It feels so good to be back, actually. Okay. I'm gonna have to remember all my voices for everybody. I was really hoping I would have my testosterone by now, by the way. By this point in the timeline, it's ridiculous. Just getting a few more things set up. Also, we should be having ads about now. So... I don't want to interrupt things with advertisements. Advertisements? Adverts? Oh my god, I should tell you guys. I should show on stream. I made a cake yesterday for Phoenix Wright Gets Hit by a Fucking Car Day. I made a cake. I am very, very fucking proud of it. When we get to the visual, I think when we get to the visual of Phoenix getting hit by the car, I will bring it up on stream. But oh man, I am so fucking proud of what I was able to make with some black frosting and some white frosting. Some of it came out looking green, which is probably just a result of the whatever food coloring they use in the black dye. But I was like, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh yeah, I should mute my phone. I'm like so out of practice. Out of palmaractus. I'm out of malpractice, one might say. Okay, fantastic! Wonderful, wonderful! Alright, let me... Alright. Putting all that away... I am so hyped to get back into it and fucking play this because I am so excited that Phoenix Wright got hit by a car. Woo! Okay. Alright. Alright, okay. Investigation day 1. Let's go. And yes, I do still have my Apollo pointing cursor. I don't know if I'm ever gonna change it at this point. I'm so used to it now. As long as we draw breath, the wheel of fate turns. There it is! There it is! Can I even pause it during this? No. Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops... you die. Nova! Welcome to June 15th, 2026, motherfuckers! We're here! We're in it! It's real! Let's go! June 15th, 2026, 9:12 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. 2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job. Yeah, I'll admit it, I was screwed. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here, honest. Here being the legendary Wright & Co. Law Offices. Why does it feel like I've been here before? Why does it feel like I've been here before? Like this just seems so familiar to me. I don't know, maybe I'm just making it up. Okay, Justice, time to stop trembling. Ah, you must be here for the interview. Right this way. Huh? Hello there. You found the right place. Welcome. What's with this girl? And why does it feel like I know her? Well now, shall we begin? Begin what? Right, first things first. Any special talents? Talents? Yes, well, you must have at least one. Well, I guess defending? Defending! An unusual talent, but it'll do. With a little jazzing up, of course. You think so? Let's give it a go, shall we? Huh? Go ahead! Show me! Defend! Just give it all you've got! Don't hold back now! What are you talking about? I can't just defend here. First lesson, a professional can perform anywhere. Thanks. We want people to be laughing with us, not at us. Thanks. But I'm not sure why they should be laughing at all. What? What exactly do you think you came here to do? What? Defend, no? Excuse me, but do you know where you are? Uh-huh, the Wright & Co. law offices, right? Oh, I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first. Look, what's going on here? Who are you? Why do I feel like I know you? That kind of thing happens all the time. Don't worry about it. I came here to meet with the person in charge? Well, you've apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? But I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning. Perhaps you should go read the sign out front again? What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Oh. Why does it say Wright Talent Agency? Welcome to the Wright Talent Agency! A kissy for Trucy so real. Where you've always come to the right place. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician. It all came flooding back. The trial, that girl. Jinxie! What happened to Jinxie? The trial, Mayor Tenma, where is he? What are you talking about? What, you mean you don't remember? Remember what? What is there to remember? We're meeting for the very first time. Oh, I guess I was mistaken. I must have had some kind of really vivid dream or something. It doesn't matter. This came flooding back too, though. Hello, sir. Please, pick a card. That's right, she's my daughter. Trucy Wright. Here, check out our flyer! So, what's your name? You know... Or, I guess you don't know my name. Sorry, I'm a little confused. It's okay, you probably just haven't had your morning ramen. My what? Oh, that salt will wake you right up! Why does that feel familiar to me? Apollo Justice Attorney at Law. But first, let me check out this plant! Oh wait, no, let me check out my attorney's badge. Because I fucking mixed up the buttons again. Charlie! Ah! Don't touch Mr. Charlie! Mr. Charlie? He's been in this office much longer than I have! And Daddy's mentor had a great fondness for Mr. Charlie. He's lived here since Daddy was a rookie attorney. Huh. Mr. Charlie. Right. Now I take care of him! That was pretty much all I wanted to see, baby. So, is this really a talent agency? You bet! Daddy started it 7 years ago when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now. 2 people? Does that include you? Trucy Wright, magician extraordinaire! I've done a lot of stage shows, paid too! Pot Summer Polly. Yeah, he didn't actually time travel. He just he just passed out because of pots, and he had like a really vivid dream. I am a professional, you know. Right. Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, and the other person our agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist extraordinaire. Your dad, in other words. Didn't he say he couldn't play the piano? Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. Why, there are many magicians who can't do magic. At least you're optimistic, I'll give you that. So you're you're Phoenix Wright's daughter? That's right! After Daddy quit law 7 years ago, I promised I would keep him fed! That's extremely normal. We've talked about this, Trucy. I know it, we've had conversations about how, like, the amount of pressure you put yourself under to keep your dad fed and okay and healthy is, like, not good for you. Trucy. I don't know what you're talking about, mister. This is the first time we're ever meeting. So, anyway, I'm kind of his sugar daddy, get it? No. I fucking love you, Polly. I'm in charge of this whole office, too. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, wouldn't you agree? 15? How old is Mr. Wright? Daddy? Oh, he's 33 this year. I'm sure there's a good explanation. I hope. Trucy has never heard of teen pregnancy. Never once in her little life. About Mr. Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it? That incident that I feel like I know a lot about. Huh? You know about that? Not the details. I mean, I feel like I know the details, but it's all sort of fuzzy, so I guess. I remember the news, though. It was a big deal. So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. I'll ask Daddy about it next time I get a chance. Daddy, right. That reminds me. About Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Daddy's not here right now. He's in the hospital. The hospital? Yeah, he's on strict bed rest until he gets better. What? Okay. Which hospital is Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit. Oh, the Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close. Right. Well, I'll be going now, and I'll give this showbiz gig some thought, okay? Wait! I'll go with you! And there's the wine. Romeo! Hi, Romeo, my good buddy Romeo! Apollo sees the wine and he just on reflex goes, Phoenix Wright, you piece of shit alcoholic. And then he's like, why? That felt like it had a lot of personal experience behind it. It wasn't working in browser, so I went here on mobile. Oh, yay! I'm glad you're here now! I'm glad you can talk! It makes me happy! I love talking to my friends! June 15th, 2026. Today, motherfuckers! 9:45 a.m. God, 9:45 a.m. is so early. I was asleep then. Me asleep at 9:45 this morning, meanwhile, fucking Apollo is visiting Phoenix in the hospital. Man, it's so wild that this really is all going on today. So, this is Mr. Wright's hospital. Apollo just lets out that noise for real. I was going to the dentist at that time. Ah, you were going to the dentist at that time. What time is it right now in California? They are 3 hours behind me? Right? Somebody tell me what time it is in California. I'd be interested to know. Hey, visitors, are you? Yeah, are you the doctor? Very valid rock. Very valid rock. Very valid rocks. Yeah, yup. Dr. Hickfield's the name. Good morning, Doctor! Oh, hiya there, Trucy. Cute as ever. Oh no, it landed on Trucy! No. Is this Daddy's room? Okay, there we go. It landed on fucking this asshole for a second there. Oh yeah, Septi's back for a morning. He's gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Trucy? Got any places you'd like examined? I hate him. It's like 5 p.m. in California. Trucy's like, it's okay. I'm used to getting tomatoes thrown at me on stage. It's like, no, Trucy, you don't deserve that. No. Doctor, the nurse was looking for you. Oh, why? If it isn't the daddy of the cutest little thing in town. Guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy. Wow, what an odd bird that guy was. Good morning. Didn't expect you so soon, Apollo. Mr. Wright. I'm not examining anything in here. Fuck you. Piece of shit. Wow, harsh words, Apollo. I am so tired of this. But you just got here. I just got here. I have to remember, I just got here. Whatever else, it's just me being crazy. There's no way that I mean, maybe this is a dream? I don't know. So, what happened? Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run. A hit and... You were hit by a car?! Phoenix, you dipshit, my mom's alive and Trucy's my sister! What's funny is, he still doesn't know that! Canonically, he still doesn't know! He still has no idea! Oh, Phoenix Wright, you piece of shit alcoholic, when I fucking catch you. You were hit by a car? Good. I mean, what? Sorry, why did I say that? Oh, he tried to swerve, I'll give him that. Oh, he was hit by a car. We make Apollo watch the streams to know. He's like, why does everybody know I'm gay and trans? Oh, this is, I can... Hold on. Why are you not showing up? Excuse me. There we go. Look at the cake I made, gang. Okay, Nova and Romeo, you've already seen it, but look at my cake. I celebrate. I celebrate Phoenix Wright gets hit by a car day with exactly the amount of effort that it requires. I love you, Phoenix Wright gets hit by a car cake. Thank you. Can you believe this shit is just black and white frosting? I'm so fucking proud of it. Could I have refined it a little bit more? Yeah, but I was tired and I didn't want to. So happy belated Phoenix Wright gets hit by a fucking car day. Okay. He tried to swerve, I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air. I would love to picture you tossed 30 feet through the air. On the anniversary next year, Trucy made this exact cake. Yes, so fucking true. Only stopping when my head hit that telephone pole. I would love to picture your head hitting a telephone pole, Mr. Wright. You hit a telephone pole with your head? Are you okay? Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. How? How? Some have called me lucky. I'm not sure what to make of that statement, but people have said it. He really is as lucky as they say. There's something that, well, it just doesn't sit right. I just can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright. And I can't believe she's my sister and you never fucking told us! You bitch! I can't believe you have a daughter, Mr. Wright, and that she's my sister, and that my mom's alive. Our mom is alive! I should really... I'm gonna update the stream title to say, like, major spoilers. He's genuinely so punchable looking. Send the rocks! Okay, I put major spoilers in the stream title just cause thank you for sending the rocks, Romeo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your service is, as always, extremely appreciated. Rocks! Rocks! And she's so big. Not fat, but you know what I mean. Do I? Yes! You know what I mean! You fucking... No, Trucy's still a child. I didn't say she wasn't. She's just an itty-bitty little baby. Oh, Daddy! She's just 2 apples tall. Daddy! 1 apple tall. Excuse me! How many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore! And I'm not 1 apple tall! But you'll always be 1 apple tall to me, Trucy. Ah, my foot. I'm not buying it. Baby Trucy was an apple slice tall. Literally so real and so true. Oh, something you should know about Trucy. She's a magician. She's a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius. Tee! Oh, Daddy! And you'll soon come to appreciate her talent. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them. Something tells me this is gonna be a running theme with you. You just insinuating things. I'm getting some real sense that it's gonna be a real problem with you, Mr. Wright. So, why did you contact me? This line is the crux of their whole relationship. Oh, it is, absolutely. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them? Yup, that's the Phoenix and Apollo thesis. That Phoenix could just tell him things instead of insinuating them. But no! Phoenix wants to be a cryptic mentor. And it's like, he's not even good at the mentor part. He's good at the cryptic part. I'll give him that. Mia would beat Phoenix's fucking ass. Romeo, you truly get to appreciate now that we've been through the entire game, you truly get to appreciate all of the shit that I was talking about Phoenix. Mia vague posting versus Phoenix vague posting is very interesting because Mia does it aurifully, but Phoenix is a bum chud. You're so fucking correct. You are so fucking correct. Based. So, why did you contact me? What could the right talent agency possibly want with me? No need to get prickly now. I will beat you to death with my bare fucking hands. That was an adverse reaction. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. I think I time traveled. That'd be crazy. Sounds unrealistic to me. I hope you die. I wish the car had hit you harder. It's because you believe Mia has your best interests in mind as Phoenix, while with Apollo, yeah, true. Phoenix, I am gonna beat you to death with my bare hands. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. This is also a crux of their relationship. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. Huh? But didn't you come into the office of your own free will anyway? The way that... The way that Trucy is manipulative here drives me nuts, because it's like, who taught you? Was it Phoenix or was it Zach? And the thing is, we know it was Zach first. We know Zach taught her to be manipulative first. Trucy was fucked from the start. She was totally screwed. There was no chance of Trucy being, like, normal and stable. All of that went out the window with Thalassa. Oh, Trucy right, Trucy right. The girl that you are, the heartbreak. Well, yeah, of course. Help, we're in big trouble here at the office, big. I thought someone was dying. So you don't think this is big trouble? My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy. How are we going to pay this month's rent? And the groceries? Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other 2 must fall. Saying this shit when her mom... Like, saying this ominous sort of Dick Grayson backstory-ass shit when her mom literally died. Well, died. But, like, as far as she knows, her mom died because of a circus trick. Bruh. We're batting 1,000 here. Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid. Trucy's one of the most tragic characters in this series, and while the game acknowledges it, I don't think it acknowledges it as much as it should. Yeah, it doesn't. I think Spirit of Justice does, from what Beloved has told me, but we have an ad break. But yeah, it's just, oh my god, Trucy, my baby. Apollo is like, you literally should not be making your 15-year-old kid worry about finances. Your job is protecting her and making her feel safe and secure. You should not be, like, openly discussing how much you struggle with her. You make it work. That's what you do as a parent. You make it work. Like, to put this on her is so deeply unfair, and sometimes that's the reality. Sometimes that's the reality of, like, people's situations. But it sucks. Like, it... My mama was a little bit on the financially struggling side when I was growing up, and I never knew it. Because she just, like, never told me. So I never noticed, you know? Because she never made it seem like it was anything weird or a problem or something to be scared of. And she still did, like, everything she could to get me and my sister, like, you know, things we wanted and nice clothes and stuff. Like, she didn't have the worst job in the world, but, like, single mom. So, like, it's possible to be a poor single parent without traumatizing your kids about it. And I know because I'm proof. And this is another example of Phoenix Wright being a bad fucking dad. Sometimes, okay? Sometimes being a good parent and being a bad parent is not as big of a line to cross as people want to think. Like, being a good person and a good parent is not necessarily the same thing. And also, sometimes you can love your kids more than anything else in the world, and you can still fuck up and kind of be a bad parent. Shout out to Phoenix Wright! This isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid! In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school. Again. No, I can't! I only just made friends! How could you do this to me? To us, Polly? The Ace Attorney fandom fucking lied to me on how post-trilogy Phoenix is like. Yeah. What did you think he was gonna be like? I'm so interested to know. Huh? What? Now it's my fault? On that note, how about you come work for us? I've got the perfect client for you already lined up. A client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? Please, 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 please. I want to do my job so bad. I want to do my job so bad, dude. Oh, Polly. All right, I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker. These two and their manipulative bullshit, it drives me crazy cuckoo bananas insane. What do you mean this was a whole fucking routine? Like, bruh. Oh my god. Every time Phoenix does some really fuck-ass shit, I feel like I should put the molars. I feel like I should put the molars image on the screen. Just to make him bearable again. God damn it, hold on. There we go. There we go. Now it's time to reel him in. Ah, I hate him! Just look at the molars image, just look at the molars image, just look at the molars image. It's funny enough that it'll calm me down. It'll calm me down. Molars image as therapy. The molars image is my entire stream. Blocking him out, actually. Let me just... No more Phoenix, only dialogue. Every time Phoenix is on screen, I turn the Molar's image back on. Now it's time to reel him in. Oh, there's Trucy, gotta turn it back off. I should make a hotkey for it. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Wait, oh my god. This is definitely something I should do off stream. But which image is it? I think it's number 1. Okay, oh wait, no, I shouldn't do that. Okay. IDK man, I didn't know much about Phoenix, so I thought he'd be more sad and mopey about being disbarred, which he was earlier, but this is 7 years going on. I feel like the fandom polishes Phoenix's role as both a dad and mentor too much. They do! Absolutely they do. It's official, I'm scared. Alright, so who's the client? Who's the client? Yeah, yes, here, take a look at the map and I'll explain. Well, last night I left the office just before 9 o'clock. I was going to that Indochine... Is it Indochine or Indochine? Indochine pasta joint, al dente's. Fuck you, Ace Attorney. I play piano there, of course. That's when it happened. Here it is! Wait. Ah, my beautiful picture! My beautiful picture! Look at these. Let me... Look at these. Look at how beautiful. Oh, so pretty. So pretty, so accurate. Oh, my beautiful picture. I can't believe I fucking made that with frosting. I get to be proud of that forever and ever. And also, it tastes really good. The car sent me flying, nicked a telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just a tad. Oh, wait. Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal. The car sped off in this direction. So, good luck. Huh? You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Find the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole. Whoa, hold on. I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. You know, Apollo, I have a feeling that you're gonna have to learn this. So let me just break it down for you real fast. Those are the same thing in my experience. You already said this! You already said all of this! I hate this! I hate you! I hate having to talk to you about this again! Shut up! Don't worry. Once you've found the guy, I intend to sue him. Then you can stick it to him in court. I'm not a prosecutor either! I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going home. That's it. That's the end of the game. That is the end of Apollo's suffering. That's the whole thing. Don't get so worked up. He was just a joke. Huh? No, Daddy. Sorry, Apollo. He just loves jokes, you know? Even the ones that aren't very funny. Your real client should be stopping by the office anytime now. The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do. One more thing. Do look into my accident too, would you? I marked the scene of the tragedy on this map. Tragedy, he says. Phoenix, it should have been you that gets blown up in a courtroom. Saying it both in a silly way and a low-key Jen way. No, for the character development. You would think that you would think that falling from a burning bridge and almost drowning would be enough character development for him, but no! He needs to be humbled! I'm so sick of him! Like, I'm trying really hard to still like Phoenix, but I have such a grudge against him for Apollo's sake that it's like, it gets hard to enjoy Phoenix anymore because I'm like, he's just such a fucking asshole. And like, the thing is, I know it's really good writing, actually. Like, I know this. It's so interesting. And like, the thing is, the fanfiction writers make it so good. But, like, I think that the most interesting interpretation of this is that it comes from Phoenix's own, like, sort of self-loathing, that he, like, doesn't think he's important enough to affect other people in a way. If that makes sense? So it's like, he doesn't understand. It is extremely funny comparing how you talk about Apollo Justice Trilogy Phoenix versus Phoenix Wright Trilogy Phoenix. Yeah! Because the first trilogy, it's like, oh, Phoenix, you poor put-upon baby, I love you so much, you'll get a break one of these days, man. You'll... you know... You'll have a good day sometime, Phoenix, you poor guy. And then Apollo Justice Trilogy Phoenix, I'm like, I want the car to hit him again. Like Rose Quartz Steven Universe. Don't make that comparison. No! Oh, fuck, you're right. Fuck! No, I want to hate him, but I'm a Rose Quartz defender until the day I die. Also, I did see somebody bring up recently that, like, there had been no incidents with Homeworld for, like, 10,000 years. From Rose's perspective when she decided to have Steven. She had no idea that she was, like, kind of out of the frying pan into the fire situation. Like, she thought that he would just be safe and get to, like, live his life happily. She had no idea a storm was coming. So she wasn't even necessarily running away from all her problems. It's like, she didn't think that there were any problems. Phoenix genuinely has the worst fucking luck ever. Yeah. Okay, I should move on from- oh, god damn it. So he's going to make me investigate this after all. I love that Apollo's just so fucking done with it. But yeah, just like, Rose Quartz Defender till the day I die, of course. I'm not a Phoenix Defender until the day I die, though, because he is a man. What a crazy week. Now you're telling me my favorite noodle spot doesn't have a stand anymore? And there's a panty thief? This is truly the dark age of the law. For real, for real. Also, hi! Hi, Blazing Auras. It's nice to see you. Hello, hi, I'm so happy to see you. I don't know why I read that in Gumshoe voice, but it just felt right. What a crazy week. Now you're telling me my favorite noodle spot doesn't have a stand anymore? And there's a panty thief? This is truly the dark age of the law. Truly, truly, the dark age of the law. Ah, you used my blep emoji. It makes me so happy. I love that fucking emoji. Ah, eto blah. So he's going to make me investigate this after all. Map added to the court record. I don't want to talk to him anymore. I want to go. I want him out of my face. Also, every time I look at the Molars image now, actually, the Hey Best Friend reminds me of Paparazzi Murder Party. Hey bestie, don't worry. Okay. June 15th, 2026, we're here! I love you, Apollo Justice. I love you forever. 10:05 a.m., Right Talent Agency. Hey! How long you planning on making me wait, eh? Ah, good morning! Hey there, Trucy doll. Sounds like your pops had a bit of a rough spot, eh? All's well that ends well, I guess. I'm totally not, like, really scared of him leaving me like my first daddy did. That's definitely not a fear I have. I love that song. Yay! Wow, my stream delayed as fuck. It's okay, though. We vibe. We vibe! Yippee! 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 Oh my god, Discord is so homophobic, by the way. I was on call with some friends. Guy Eldoon. So true, so true. I was on the emojis didn't load for a second. So I thought you were just saying his name. But you know what? I'll give you this one, actually. I'll give you drooling over him. That's fair. He's a doctor! When he takes the noodle hat off, he's got something there. He's got something. Actually, he looks like he would have a concave ass. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, Discord's homophobic. It fucking cuts off my yippies. My mic picks them up. I can see that my mic is picking up my voice, but Discord cuts shit off. Alternate universe where in the English localization they name Eldoon to Guy Regerb. And every instance of noodles is replaced with burgers. Of course. Of course. Guy Regerb. It sounds like regurgitate. This is our client? Hey, so this is that Paulo fellow, eh? Oh, yes, but the name's, Paulo. 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 Something tells me I'm not gonna get that to stick. Just some sense that I have. Welcome, Blazing Auras, to the stream. Apollo is in a time loop. Look at him there, arms all crossed, like ready to fight. Yes, sir. You don't mean that literally, do you? I like to think that Apollo can fight, though. I like to think that Apollo can square up. He can box. To me, Apollo knows how to fight. He's not like a huge fan of it, but to me, Apollo knows how to defend himself at the least and can actively fuck somebody up at the most, which I believe in the most. Look at those fucking forearms. Look at those fucking forearms. You're telling me that he can't fucking knock somebody's shit out? Like, if I was a high school bully, I would call Apollo Polly Pocket. No! People probably did. Can you imagine people called him Polly Pocket? That's why he hates being called Polly. But he just, like, puts up with it because he's like, nobody's gonna fucking listen to me. The boss told you what I need, right? Don't let me down now, Apollo. Don't worry about your fence, sir. I'm on it. Defense? Your noodle half-cooked? It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My keep's been kept. My noodle stand's been stolen. Noodle? You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly? No nicknames, please. Please, God, please. I got my name legally changed to Apollo. It was so difficult. Come on. And no, of course I don't know him. You new in these parts? Not really. Then you know the best noodles in town. Eldoon's noodles. Whose noodles? My noodles. Help me out here, Trucy doll. This is Mr. Guy Eldoon, our client. Maybe you can tell us what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon? Anything for you, Trucy doll. But first, I gotta examine Charlie. Oh no, no more Charlie dialogue. Damn it. Who's this guy? Who's this douchebag? The best noodles in town! So, you run a noodle stand, Mr. Eldoon? Guy Eldoon's the name, and noodles are my game. The secret's in the soup. I've been searching for the perfect soup for a year and a half. Oh, that's, not that long, really. My family's been noodle men for generations. Got a lot of expectation on my shoulders. 15 fathers passing the noodle to 15 sons. That's a pretty old noodle. I don't want to think about this guy's noodle. And fool that I was, I pushed it away. Romeo's like, I do. I want to think about this guy's noodle. I rebelled against my pops and picked another livelihood, but that didn't turn out so well. Oh, there was no denying it. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy. So it was like destiny that you became what you are. Right, destiny's the word. Oh, I fought it, but in the end I was bound by the twisted noodle of fate. Not a mental image I care to linger on. So last year I started my noodle stand. The 15th generation of Eldoon's noodles. That is a lot of generations, to be fair. Why did you predict what I was gonna say? Because I fucking know you. Because you're my buddy. Because you're one of my fucking best friends. And I know you. And I know how down bad you are for old men. So tell me more about Eldoon's noodles? You don't know the genius that are my noodles? I make them so salty, why, they're saltier than salt! Now I really don't want to find out. Daddy's a regular at his noodle stand. He frequented my pops' stand back during his attorney days, too. Something tells me that this was supposed to be referenced in previous games, but it just wasn't for some reason, huh? What do you mean, games? Nothing. Yep, him and his assistant. I'm sorry. I'll be sure to drop by your stand soon. Wish you could, Sonny. Huh? Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a bowl bout now. What do you mean? It was stolen! My stand! Gone! Stolen? It was last night. I was doing my rounds, blowing my whistle. Not a whistle, that is a harmonica. It's like an ice cream truck's bell, but louder. He even gets complaints. Now you're just trying to butter me up. That sounded more like the blues than a whistle. I closed up my stand for the night and parked by the house. Then this morning, dark and early, it was gone. My keep, my castle, oh! In fact, because of the time travel, Guy Eldoon became a noodle guy instead of the burger man he used to be. Exactly, exactly. You get it, we're vibing. We're reading each other's minds, Romeo. Maybe some bum carted it off? Well, that's a really unempathetic way to talk about homeless people, Apollo. I mean, maybe some person who, maybe some houseless person stole it? Still a pretty unempathetic thing to assume that somebody homeless took it. Oh, fuck. I'm problematic. Somebody take me back in time before I said this. Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there, too. That's the saddest thing I've heard all day. You know it. Anyhow, that's the deal. Good luck. Good... Huh? Wait, what exactly is your request? My noodle stand. Find it. And the day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Of course, I make it so hot and salty, 2 bowls would kill a man. Then I'd really need defense. Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I am a lawyer, not a detective. This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? His eyebrows are so strong. He has such strong eyebrows. Get it back today if you can, Paulo. I got noodles to make. Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Wow, I guess you could say this is one... I guess you could say this is one bizarre adventure, Apollo. Wrong franchise, Trucy. Traffic accidents and noodle stand thieves. Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo. Huh? I have a bad feeling about this. Something tells me it's gonna be some kind of... I don't know... like... dubiously inappropriate request that I'm gonna find out is actually a bit later on. But the whole time I'm gonna be thinking... bizarre. A stolen stand? I really gotta make a, thinking emoji. A solar thinking emoji. The difference between lawyers and detectives in this universe is that detectives work for cops and lawyers have a higher fatality rate. Yeah, detectives are cops, and lawyers, are moral. There's an ad break going on! I would have warned about it, except I forgot my stream was delayed like a motherfucker. I love this fucking song. Every ad break is also a hydration break. Sip your water or piss your pants. That's actually a spell I'm casting, by the way. If you don't take a sip of something and hydrate, you will piss your pants. And it's gonna be bad. It's gonna stink. It's gonna stain. It'll be awful. And it'll be extremely, it'll be like, it won't be now, it'll be like at the most inconvenient time. So, you really gotta, you really gotta make sure you hydrate, cause, I'd hate for you all to piss your pants right now. Anyway, welcome back from the ads. Listen to the lady's problem now. Don't be cruel. I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen. Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery? Well, someone stole a pair of my panties. Panties? I like how the music cuts out and then kicks back in, silly. So they were, stolen? Your, my panties, yes. Right. Panties. That's a crying shame, that is, Trucy doll. I was alone in the office last night. I had hung my panties out the window there to dry. When a thief came and took them, my favorite panties! I ran after him. Give those back, I shouted. Wait! Well, that was certainly brave of you. But I lost him. Without those panties, I don't know what I'll do. A darn crying shame, yup. Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it on your map. I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand. There's an empty bowl in your future, Paulo. Right. It's Apollo, but okay. Find my stand. Collect my pages, Apollo. And you help out Trucy doll here too, you hear? Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday and now we have 3 cases. I guess. Let's see where we stand. Stand? Not in a courtroom, that's where. Well, the first item on our list. Phoenix right, Daddy's hit-and-run accident. We have to find the one who hit him. Who's going to pay us for this again? Anyway, the second item. Mr. Aldoon's request to find his stolen stand. For which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles. And the last request is mine! To find my stolen panties! That bowl of noodles is looking better and better. Let's go, Polly! To the streets! Aren't you enthusiastic? How could I not be? Let's crack these cases, you and me! Guess we might as well get started. Let's see. A hit and run, a stolen stand, and last but not least, stolen panties. Let's go! Yippee! June 15th, accident scene. So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car? According to the map, this is the place! What a huge mansion. Apollo! There's a nice-looking lady over there! Let's question her! Okay. I'm a little curious about the park over there, too. Excuse me! Can we have a few words with you? You want something? Whoa, that husky voice. Why am I suddenly sweating? That's quite a house you've got there. You must have a lot of money. Oh, money sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Kentucky family mansion, little girl. You, kid with the hair, you want something? Me? No, not a thing, bye. Apollo, we can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something? But the Kentucky family, they're the biggest organized crime syndicate in town. If you're going to ask something, ask it. if you're man enough. Right? Yay! Way to whip him into shape, ma'am! Does she know no fear? I'll get you whipped into shape when I say jump, say how high. You know you're doing it right when you start to cry. I'm Plum Kitaki, wife of the fourth head of the Kitaki family business. Friends call me Little Plum. Honestly, she's really cute. I know she looks like a fish, but she's a cute fish. For real! She's so cute to me. I'm little Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Gulp. If looks could kill, this one would be a mass murderer by now. Hi, ma'am. Little Plum? That's a really cute name for someone so... Yes. Whoa. What is it, Apollo? How about you go through me when talking to her, okay? The cadaver. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy. You're so valid. The Cadaverinis were shot down and ran out of Japanifornia in 2024. So true. So fucking true. I really want to know why they didn't just go with the Cadaverinis. I mean, I know they were trying to do a whole new thing, but it's like, sometimes I get, like, a little fed up with Ace Attorney because I'm like, why does it always have to be new characters? I liked when they kept bringing back Old Bag. I know that there wasn't actually Old Bag in, like, the second game, but there were a bunch of Old Bag references. And then she did come back. Like, I'm an Old Bag liker. Not like in a crush way, but just I love the energy she brings. And I love Lotta Heart, and I love all of our wacky characters, and I want to see them all again so bad. But Ace Attorney is so addicted to new characters. I get it on some level, but also, where's Lotta? That seems like a bit of needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures. Oh, little girl, you should know. We're gangsters. Oh, that means you're the bad guys! Proceed through me, please! I'm begging you here. Old Bag wasn't in the third. She was in the second game finale, though. Yeah! Yeah! I get shit mixed up because that shit happened so fast for me. We ripped through those games. The bad guys. I like the sound of that. I'm going to need some warm tea after this. Tea liker. Of course the trans guy likes tea. Apparently there's a lot of OG stage plays in Japan of Ace Attorney, and Old Bag is in a lot of them. Good! I love her! It takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys. So you're saying that business is in a slump? Let's not ask about business if we can help it, please. So there was supposedly a car accident here last night? Last night? Of course you wouldn't know about it, so sorry to bother you. Wait. Yes? You're talking about that man, aren't you? That man. I looked at out-of-context compilations of the plays. We should start having like a once-a-week night where we watch an Ace Attorney play. Or something like that. In the Discord. Like a hangout night. That'd be super fun. Wednesday nights are gonna be my hanging out with Nova nights. Watching Fallout Season 2. And then probably other things. But we started Fallout Season 2, and it's really good so far. I really like it. Edgeworth pretends to be a cat and meows in the Justice for All finale adaptation. Huh? Nani? K? That's wild. Also, that man. Yeah, we would use that man to refer to Phoenix, wouldn't we? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away. That's my daddy! I should have known. One of our capos thought he'd make a great point man. Capo? Point man? Could you avoid using too much, industry lingo? In any case, it's been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up this mess since morning. Bah! Cleaning up this paint? Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident? It was around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise and found your father drowning in a sea of paint. So you came to his rescue? You've my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The visual again! Blora's, I don't think you've seen it yet, so I'm gonna show it again. My cake that I made yesterday! Yippee! That shit was 30 minutes, black, white frosting, and a dream. My stomach hurt so bad afterwards from how much frosting I ate. Because at a certain point, I stopped, like, trying to clean the palette knife that I was using with, any, like, kind of traditional methods. And I just started licking the frosting off so that I had a clean, like, knife to work with. My stomach hurt so bad afterwards. I had the rumblies in my tummy. Okay. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint, then turned the corner and sped away. Currently playing this in the DS version on a touchscreen PC. Ooh! We're in the middle of repainting our wall, you see. I'm sure that dragon is glaring at me. I think he looks silly. But why are you out here cleaning it up? What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you? Please, go through me when you wanna... Don't be such a stiff, lawyer boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain entity-oriented gangsters, you see. Ethical, one might say. The boss likes to give back to the people, see? I hope that cake wasn't forged. I posted it on my Tumblr, hand to God. I actually had somebody think it was acrylics, which I was very pleased with. How noble of him. I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. Now there's just the paint on the street to deal with. Public facilities? I wonder if she means that trash can. Let's go check out the trash can! Yay! Let's check out the busted pole! Wow, what a big house! And the gate is so big! The Kitaki family is pretty big around these parts. I like the fox, it's so cute! Ah, that's our family crest from the old country. Your family crest? We're clever as the fox and our teeth are sharp. So it's like a motto. You need a crest too, Apollo. Oh, how about the scales of justice or a lunar lander? I'll pass, thanks. A fox. Why does a fox seem familiar to me? Something about 9 tails? I don't know. Thinking about it makes my head hurt. Who's that? She's looking at the park. She's pretty. I know what you are, you funky little lesbian. I bet she has a story, you know? Oh boy, I bet she does. Something tells me not to trust her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. Let's look at the trash can! There's a big trash can on the way into the park. I guess we could check it out. A detective's life sure is a hard one! I'm an attorney, huh? 2 pieces of garbage with paint on them. These are slippers. They look like those slippers you get at the hospital. Look at this, Apollo! Doesn't this go on a car? It's a side view mirror. It looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. Wait, you don't think... I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Wright. Trucy voice. Hey, Polly, want to watch some wrestling with me? I saw this guy with a fox mask. He's ripped as hell. Now, why does this strike me as familiar? I still think that old lady is Old Bag. I would love if it was Old Bag. Just one little Old Bag cameo. Please, 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 Capcom. I'm begging you. Wow, and he took off its mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong. I only have room in my pocket for one of these, though. Which do you want to take? Demua! Torn off the car that hit Mr. Wright was found in front of Kataki Mansion. Oh, looks like there's some trouble by the park gate. I smell an incident! Ma'am, there's no entry to the park. Now don't you tell me where I can't go, young fella! I always walk through this park on my way home! Please, get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, ma'am. That's quite the determined old lady. Personally, I'm a little more interested in this park. You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie! Let's go take a look! Maybe we'll see someone famous! Why did the mirror crack and not Phoenix's bones? He's built different. Hey, miss, stay out of the park. He got mad at me. Did something happen here, officer? Huh? No, move along. Nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play someplace else? We're not kids and we're not playing. I'm an attorney. Something wrong? Something wrong? Detective Sky, we're fine, ma'am. Nothing to report. Emma! I know we already saw her in the rest of the game, but I'm just so happy she's here. Ugh! Emma, I love you so much. Emma, my beloved. Detective? Why is she wearing a lab coat? You're hardly one to comment on how people are dressed. Bitch. And these kids are? Curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers. Why don't you kids run along and play someplace else? Emma, I miss you. I just finished rewatching Rise from the Ashes. Oh yeah, yeah. Romeo posted about that in the Discord. The Discord, my streamer Discord, which you can find in my panels and as a link on my About page. Streamer Discord that you could be a part of. Anybody watching the streamer Discord. Emma Sky heart eyes for real. Look, we're not, or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. Want a dose of experimental hydroxycellulose trace? She just made that up on the spot. Come again? What's hydroxy stuff? Oh shoot, sorry. Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy. Okay, I'll leave it on Emma for a second so that you can get your kissies in. Giving Trucy smoochies is also valid, though. Bro, why am I so tired? I did nothing all weekend. I mean, I dog sat, which isn't nothing. I know Clopalo real as hell, but I low-key fuck with Emma Paulo too. See, I can see it, but I also am just, like, real to me that I can't. Smoochies for Emma. Clopalo is just, like, so fucking real and canon to me. Like, I can be a multi-shipper in most contexts, but, like, I can even be a multi-shipper with Rightworth, mostly because those two are messy. But, like, when it comes to Clopalo, it's so serious for me. They are so committed to each other in my mind. Even if they're not, like, together, like, they're a little bit messy, but, like, I don't know if they're, I don't know. Clopalo is just so real to me that I can't picture anything else. I do think, however, that Darien and Clavier had, like, a messy thing. They absolutely had a messy thing happen between them. But, like, other than that... Try to keep out the riffraff if you would. Yes, ma'am. How are we going to get more information like this? Why don't we ask that nice woman across the street? Oh yes, that nice woman. Gulp. Let's talk to her! I'll play this serenade for you, forehead. And then it's just pregnant. Yeah, yup. Emma's a third and whatever the fuck Clopalo is. They doing some saw shit with each other. Meanwhile, Emma's eating in the background. No, literally. Sorry, I just pictured in my mind that meme that's like, two people with shirts that say our third, and then the third person is like, I'm not with them. But instead, it's like Emma and Clavier are like, our third, and Apollo is like, I'm only with one of them, what? Can I ask you a question? What? What happened in the park across the street? Oh yes, quite the commotion. Chicago lightning, as the boss would say. Chicago mention! Let's go! Chicago, baby! As Trina Vega once said, Chicago! Chicago! Chicago lightning, as the boss would say. Chicago, huh? Gunfire. Someone was killed. Strange circumstances, too. You're kidding! What a morning. Trouble everywhere. The park, the gate, even our house. Did something happen at your house, too? A crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. Want to hear about it? Somehow I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly. So, what happened at your house? Bloomers last night. I got a bad feeling about this. Me, little Plum Kitaki, the victim of a panty snatcher. What? So it wasn't just my panties that were stolen? Got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. If it wasn't you, was it? No, of course not. Mercy, please. I've heard word that panties have been disappearing lately, and the missing panties all have something in common. It's hard to imagine Trucy's and Miss Kataki's panties have much in common. I just imagine Miss Kataki's panties. I know! We'll find your bloomers, too! Great, show me what you're made of. What have you gotten me into this time, Trucy? I like how he says this time here, as if this isn't literally the first time he is ever meeting her. That girl from before. Oh, welcome home, sweetie. Hello, Mother. She's a Kitaki too? Miss? Here, our flyer! Write Anything Agency! Yay! Oh, it's so cute! Oh my god, I love it so much. Trucy, I adore you. The Write Anything Agency? Anything Agency? Yeah! Do you like the new flyer? So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice. Attorney? Drop by our office, we'll be waiting. Goodbye. Why did you give her our flyer? I don't know, she seemed like she could use some help. She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help. I wouldn't be so sure. Are you having weird premonitions, too? Did you time travel, too? What are you talking about, Polly? Nothing. By the way, ads start in about a minute. But I don't know how close my minute is gonna be to you guys, actually. Because, the stream looks delayed as hell. Okay, is that all we've got going on? Do we go to Eldoon's now? Hey, do you want to see my attorney's badge? Sorry, kid, I got no idea what you're talking about. Okay, nobody wants to see my attorney badge. Let's go to Eldoon's! The puppy! Wasn't the puppy's name Spoon? No. June 15th, 2026, baby. Alita's character's so kinda whatever. I feel like they should have made her more realistic or more comically evil. Yeah! Like, she's just kinda there. I'm not the biggest Alita Tiala fan. She's just kinda there. She wants to be Dahlia so bad. So, what's this place? Whoa, my mouse sensitivity is crazy right now. Hold on. I accidentally pressed the middle button in my mouse. What the fuck does the middle button do? What did you do? Okay, we're just gonna leave it on this one. Okay, that feels less crazy. Alright. Technical difficulties! So, what's this place? This would be Mr. Eldoon's house, silly! Oh, so this is where his stand was stolen from. I can see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already. Hey! Look, there's a police car parked over there! You're right. What's with this sparkly entrance? What is this place, a hospital? 3 shots for the price of 1! It's also low-key frying me how this game has the least amount of culprits. We got evil-ass blonde man and 2 losers. Literally! No, literally. Like, Alita's just kind of there. And then Darien is just, like... I mean, he, in the context of the fucking thing, you know? Like, in the context of the case, him as a villain is, like, really good. It's, like, well-written and everything. But, like, if he was a real person, I would look at that guy and be like, he sucks. Like, I don't think he sucks as a culprit. But I look at him and I'm like, this guy sucks. You know? There's a sign. Maractus Clinic. Oh, that's where the thief went! The thief? The one who snatched my panties! He ran into this clinic last night! Wait, maybe that police car is here to find my panties! I doubt it. Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate! There you are, Sonny. Well, you find anything yet? No, not yet. The longer you loaf around here, the saltier your victory bowl gets. Just remember that. This bowl of noodles is sounding less like payment and more like punishment. I want to talk about the puppy! Look, a doggy! Good boy, Salty. I'm sure the dog has a real name, Truzy. Yep, sure does. Name's Spoon, and it's a she, by the way. Spoon doesn't seem so lively. She didn't get a bowl of salty broth this morning, that's why. Poor little thing. Sneef. Apollo, let's find that stand soon, for Spoon's sake! I'm pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. I'd understand if there was an ambulance outside, but a police car? Maybe they're tax evaders! Sorry, miss, no going into the clinic today. Did something happen? Huh? Oh, no, nothing to see here. Move along. You'll have to find someplace else to play doctor. Do we look like the right age to be playing doctor? We need a little more info on this Maractus Clinic. I love that Apollo just canonically has, like... The stupid hair is there to distract from the fact that Darien acts exactly like a person I would be uncomfortable with, not even just because he's a cop. No, yeah, I get it. I fully get it. He's, like, kind of a prick. I know who Darien Crescend voted for, is all I'm gonna say. What if they made dog noodles? I bet there are doggy ramen out there. Like, I bet there is ramen for dogs that is a purchasable product somewhere in the world. We need a little more info on this Maractus Clinic. We could ask Mr. Eldoon. He is their neighbor and all. And we should check out that garage. What if the thief who stole my panties is still in there? Sigh. Okay. So, your stand, Eldoon's Noodles, was it? Aye, passed down from my father to son. That stand's seen its share of salt, Salt runs in the family, you might say. I bet high blood pressure does, too. So, your stand, Eldoon's Noodles, was stolen. Oh, it wasn't just the stand that was stolen, sonny boy. I lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crusted stew pot, my stage sign. I didn't just lose a stand, I lost a legend. steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch. Let's find that legend, Apollo. Isn't it about time he bought a new one anyway? I don't think he can afford it, dog. Are there any more details you could give me about the stand? You bet, sonny boy. It happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always. His voice is like hurting my throat. I was blowing my whistle like always, crying the town I was. The smell of broth filled the streets thick and salty. I got home, well, right before 10 p.m. I reckon. Guess he's not aiming for that late night market. I washed my bowls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease, then I went inside. When did you notice it had been stolen? Early this morning, before the sun rose. Work starts early. Do that many people eat noodles for breakfast? I'm washed up on the salty shores of ruination. That stand had my whole life in it. Nay, my whole being. They took everything? All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams. At least they left one bowl. Look, they're on the ground. If you don't find that stand today, then I'll be forced to walk the streets peddling that bowl, my last bowl. Please, I'm under enough pressure here as it is. Sounds like you need some classic salty ramen to aid your throat. You're so right, dog. I can't believe how right you are. That's it! That's where the thief who snatched my panties ran to! It's a crying shame, that is. If they have to steal, make it my loincloth, not some pretty girl's panties. The garage, right. You don't think the thief lives here, do you? Pheh. I wouldn't put it past that good-for-nothing doctor. Do I detect a little animosity here? Well, let's make sure to check out that garage thoroughly. Hey, do you think something happened next door? There's a police car out front. Pheh, probably gave someone food poisoning, I'll bet. If anyone's at risk of giving someone food poisoning. That police car got here this morning, actually. I asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me. The neighbor. Pheh. Not that I was surprised much. That doctor works for the wrong crowd. It was just a matter of time before he got what was coming to him. Pheh. The wrong crowd? Never you mind about that. Do you want to see my attorney's badge? Sorry, sonny boy, my interest is for my stand and precious little else. Get cracking on that case, find my stand, I'm begging you. Okay, I guess we're moving. Let's go into the garage! June 15th, Maractus Clinic Garage. Hi, kitty, kitty, kitty! That cat actually looks like a lot like my old cat, Boo. She's dead now, but she stuck it out for like, oh god, how long? She died just after my 21st birthday, and I got her when I was 3, I think. So I do like the foreshadowing over Maractus being connected to the Kitakis. I agree. This is the place. This is where that panty snatcher ran. Are you sure? Maybe. Let's look for clues. Clues to a panty snatching. Clues like a pair of panties. Trucy, did you try not saying panties so many times? Hi, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, a kitty cat! Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Meow. It's not coming down. We do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit. It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. Yeah, it's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. Oh, wow, that's impressive for a cat. Especially a cat that was an outdoor cat in the middle of fucking nowhere for a long time. Like, especially, she was indoor, outdoor when I was really little. And then, my stepdad moved in, and he's allergic to cats. So, she had to be fully outdoor. But I swear to God that and I know now that outdoor cats equals bad. Don't leave your cats outside. It's immoral, both for the cat's health and the health of the native population of animals, because cats are like a T-Rex in a bird enclosure. It's bad. But I did not know this at the time. And she was just, like, out there in the country, fucking around in the woods. I swear to God, she was, like, running a pack of coyotes, like a gang, probably. She was a badass cat. Look, it's a folding ladder. Polly, that's called a step ladder. Come on. A step ladder? How is that different from a regular ladder, then? It's a much more complex piece of machinery. It's like two ladders stuck together. So you admit that basically it's a ladder, right? Wait, huh? Don't use your lawyerly tricks on me. Lawyerly trick, girl? You have to look past the form, at the essence of the thing. Can we talk about something else? My daddy taught me that it's a step ladder, and I'm not changing my opinion for nothing. I'm just saying, I think you need to I think you need to rethink your narrow-minded cultural assumptions. Whoa, is that a missing mirror? There's something about this car. Let's take a closer look! Did we really need to zoom in for that? Hey, look at that! The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue. Oh, my eating alarm is going off. It's telling me to eat something. Sorry, eating alarm. I'm gonna snooze you for a while. You're gonna go off at 11 p.m. Emma and Apollo agree it's a ladder, so we need to know Clavier's opinion. So true. What? What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You aren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly? Clue? Let's see. I think I do have just the clue you've got in mind. Boop. Boop. Take that! My clue is this. Now that I'm hearing the old Take That, it sounds so much more passionate than the Take That in Dual Destinies. The 2D games, I miss you. 2D games, I miss you so bad. My clue is this. Whoa, it's the same color and size and everything. A perfect match. I guess we could check it out. We already saw this. Apollo Justice, you don't need to flash back anymore. Well, looks like we just solved a case. So the car that hit Daddy last night is sitting right in front of us. Yep. Wow, you put the pro in professional, Apollo. Gee, thanks, Trucy. This girly pop-ass phone. 360. Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here. We should bring it to him later. Cell phone added to the court record. And what's this? That reminds me. Rise from the Ashes reference, rise from the Ashes reference, rise from the Ashes reference! Ah! We're referencing Rise from the Ashes. I love Rise from the Ashes so fucking much. I once read a court record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many years ago. Apollo sounds like that in Dual Destinies because he lost his voice getting exploded. Apparently there was this car with a piece of cloth shoved into the tailpipe. Rise from the Ashes reference! And that piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue to solving the case. Wow! I remember that case record whenever I'm checking out a car, which I haven't really done before, actually, but, you know. And I always check the tailpipe. Everyone's gotta have a hobby, I guess. Why are you vaguing me, Trucy? What the hell? Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey, there's something in there. What? Wait a second. Are these your... Ah! My panties! What? Already? Wow, thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing! No, really, don't mention it. Like, don't. No, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. You must have a nose for finding girls' panties. Oh my god. I'm gay. I'm gay. Oh, wait, that's why... that's why I fucking forgot. Like, I just see Apollo as a gay trans man. And, like, that's why... It's just, like... That's him in my head. So solidly. And then I was like... So earlier I was trying to remember... I was like, there's something that I just... Some reason I don't vibe with M. Apollo. Because I can't see him liking women. Gee, Apollo, it's almost as if you talked to one of the key members of that case earlier that day. Yeah! It's almost like you heard someone say Detective Sky. Maybe subconsciously that reminded him. Trucy funny as hell, peak little sister moment. Honestly, truly. You must have a nose for finding girls' panties! What are those? My little panties, of course. They've come home to Mama. I can't wait to use them. You're going to put them on? Now? Watch closely now. See? Nothing in the panties. Ta-da! Whoa! Where'd that come from? How did that bowl get in your panties? My panties are an extra-dimensional space. Anything can fit in there. They're my magic panties. It's one of my best tricks. Magic panties? They love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there nightly. That's right. I'm showing adult men my magic panties to make money to support me and my father. There's nothing wrong with this. Nothing at all. Nothing at all that I could look back on later in life and go, wow, that was kind of dubious. You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner! Trucy's panties put discreetly away in Trucy's pocket. Well, that's one case closed at least. What are you saying? We still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with the tool of my trade. Oh, right. Apollo! Huh? What is it? Now that we've solved this case, we should go report to Daddy. He'll mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him. Okay. He doesn't seem the type to mope, though. Just kind of give vague instructions. Phoenix Wright, we have to fucking kill you. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. It's gotta happen. We have to fucking kill Phoenix Wright. He doesn't seem the type to mope, though. He seems the type to give extremely vague advice and make people an accessory to forged evidence. Something that he literally thought his best friend killed himself over, by the way. Like, I can't get over it. Mostly, like, okay, I read a really good fic, that was, like, Gumshoe's experience and POV during Justice for All. And, like, so I have Prosecutor Edgeworth chooses death on the brain. And it's just like, Phoenix was so upset. Like, Phoenix did not mention Edgeworth, and he refused to even mention him long enough to tell Maya, hey, he killed himself. So, of all people, Jesus Christ, my throat is so fucked right now. Okay, that sounded a little dubious. My throat is messed up right now. That's, But, like, of all the people to know how painful it has to be implicated in forging evidence, especially on accident, like when you don't know, and then you find out afterwards, like, I know that I've talked about this a bajillion times, and I'm gonna talk about it again! It's crazy to me. Basically, Phoenix Wright, we have to fucking kill you. It's just gotta happen, my guy. And this is hardly a case worth reporting. Also, I think I'm supposed to click on the bowl so that it goes into my evidence. Is this yours, Mr. Eldoon? Hey, that there's the heart and soul of Eldoon's noodles. The bowl absorbs my salty soup. Pretty soon it's gonna taste just like noodles. Wow, it does smell like noodles. All my other bowls got taken away with my stand. Also agree, why did they never acknowledge how fucked it was he did that to Apollo? Because they are bad at writing. Like, the thing that drives me so... It's like, you know those Tumblr posts that are like, something being good will drive you crazy, but something being almost good will drive you to absolute fucking insanity? Something being sometimes really good and then other times really fucking bad will drive you to want to put yourself in a coma so that you can have dreams where you experience the thing just being good. Like, it's... I never noticed this before, sorry, ADHD moment. Look at the reflections of the things next to the gold in the gold. That's such a, like, subtle detail, but it adds so much. That's so sick. See, this is what I'm talking about! Ace Attorney can be so good when it's good! I reblogged that post and tagged Apollo Justice. No, literally! This game could be so good if it was good. And it is good! But it could be great. It could be great. Get it back for me, sonny boy. I'm begging you. Bowl added to the court record. Okay. Do we have anything else to examine or present? I think we just go back to the Write Anything agency now, and then we move to the Hickfield Clinic. Yeah, okay. June 15th, Hickfield Clinic. Yo, how goes it? Daddy, how do you feel? Not bad, Trucy, not bad. It's good to have you youngins on the case. Let's old Daddy-O get some well-deserved R&R. Well-deserved, he says! Beats him to death with my bare hands. Well-deserved. Sorry, I'm such a hater today. Oh my god. The elderly need their rest. Isn't he only 33? We've cleared up most of the cases. I was right about you. Competent. Capable. See, and then he says things like this. Ooh! Ooh! Phoenix has me turning into a gorilla. I'm so mad. Bro. The gorillification of Solar Stargaze. I was right about you. Competent. Capable. Tell me what you found out, if you want to. See, he says if you want to, but so many things, he has orchestrated a situation in which it's, like, impossible to say no. And it's so fucked up. Nobody talks about this in the fandom, except for Apollo fans. Ugly ass loser, I hate you, Nick. The only people I see talk about, like, how fucked this is are Apollo fans. Phoenix fans, I think Phoenix fans, I respect people's right to be obsessed with a fucking loser, but it's like, I don't know, his appearance and presence and the things he does within this game just do so much. They give his character so much depth, which I will give the writers credit for, but they also, it does so much to make him such a fucking asshole. And then the next game, they're just like, oh, and now he's back to regular old Phoenix. Everybody can stop being mad at us for changing his character. I've said this before, but trucy and a bit of former idolization is what's holding Apollo back from just beating Nick up. He's truly an older sibling. No, literally. He's like, if it weren't for the fact that my little sibling still loves you, I would completely cut contact with you, but I can't because I have to take care of my little sibling. Oh, man. The absolute horror that is Apollo Justice's life. And the thing is, Romeo, you don't know the half of it. You don't even know. Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. Well, I certainly didn't expect you back this early. Polly's amazing! He found my panties so quick! Almost like he was the one who stole them. You have an interesting concept of praise. And? Did you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss? Apparently it was a doctor from the Maractus Clinic. Maractus, eh? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you. That reminds me, a police car was parked outside the clinic. Maybe something happened? What is this Maractus Clinic, anyway? All I've heard are the rumors. That clinic's been making good money. In a bad way. Bad? Ties to organized crime. The Kentucky family. You mean the Kentucky family? He did that on purpose. He's rage baiting! He's literally one of those guys that rage baits you by saying something the wrong way, and he knows he's fucking saying it the wrong way. When Apollo was a kid, they made him dress as a garden gnome. Doofenshmirtz's backstories are basically what Apollo has going on. You know how Doofenshmirtz, it's like you get a backstory for Doofenshmirtz and you're like, yeah, I guess that would explain why he's a villain, and then you get another backstory for Doofenshmirtz, and then you get another backstory for Doofenshmirtz. They just keep doing that to Apollo every game after this. They're like, we didn't give him a backstory in his game, so we have to, like, make up for it by giving him every backstory. No, but seriously, people who rage bait you by saying something wrong, it gets me. They get to me. You know what? Their rage baiting is successful. I'm autistic! If you insist to my face that tarot is pronounced tarot, like carrot, real thing a guy did to rage bait me once, and the thing is, he seemed so fucking genuine to me because I'm autistic. I wanted to beat the shit out of him so bad. It made me so angry. I'm an adult. I'm an adult. I'm an adult. I don't have to get mad at people saying things the wrong way on purpose. The lion does not concern himself. The lion does not concern himself. Apollo is actually the secret third Von Karma sibling. You know what? Don't say that too loudly. Capcom will get ideas. It's not pronounced like carrot. No. It's pronounced taro. It's like... It's like this. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that guy was autistic too, and he got the idea of rage baiting people from someone else, and then he thought it was like a way to connect with people, and like, it was, yeah. It was bad. I kind of felt bad for him. Anyway, Phoenix, if he were real, I would fucking hate him so much. Like, unimaginable amounts of hate. Which is another reason that I am Apollo Justice for real. Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital, see? They use the Maractus Clinic for their patch-up jobs. Interesting. It looked like something had happened in that park. The body was found there in unusual circumstances. Something more unusual than being dead? It's not our concern in any case. Right, let's ignore that and find that noodle stand! Whatever happened to professional curiosity? Thanks, really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this Maractus place. Maybe hit him up for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good. I was wondering when I get paid? We solved the case of your accident and, found a missing article of clothing. My panties! That leaves the noodle stand. Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. The way he dodges the fucking question. Oh, Phoenix, right when I fucking catch you. When I get you, Phoenix, right when I fucking get you. I'd be happy to help with anything not involving money. Goodbye, quid pro quo. Hello, pro bono. Sigh. Right, back to the office to plan our next move! June 15th, Write Anything Agency. You're the woman from the Kataki place. Yeah, yes. I knew it! Something's the matter and you want our help, right? Well, you've come to the right place! This way, please! Thank you. My name is Alita Tiala. I have a request. I bet you do. Your request? Let me guess, something's been stolen? Your flyer. It says now defending, so I thought... What? You mean you want me to defend you? Me? Maybe you can tell us what happened. Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand or your panties? No. I'm not the client, actually. The client would be my fiancé, I suppose you'd call him. Fiancé? What happened to him then? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder. Murder? Have you heard about what happened at the park? So, what's your story? You frequent the Kataki mansion, yes? Does Apollo actually get paid ever? I bet La Miroir did. You know, I bet she did pay him. I bet she did. I have to imagine she did. I have to believe. I have to believe Apollo has gotten paid at least once in this game, and if anyone was gonna do it, it would be his mother. You frequent the Kataki mansion, yes? Are you a member of their, organization? No, not yet. Not yet? You see, I'm to be married next month to the boss's son. The boss's son? So he's a gulp? A gangster?
Yes, but the Katakis are locally responsible gangsters. I thought it'd be nice for a change. Quit my boring job, live the good gangster life. I think you're onto something! Mrs. Kataki, I like the sound of that!
I'm not sure your daddy would care much for that. What happened?
I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park near the Kataki mansion.
It was actually child support from La Miroir. Apollo's like, whoa, this is a lot of money. This is like kind of a crazy amount of money. Why are you giving me this much money? And she's like,
I feel I owe it to you for no particular reason. There were a lot of police cars there. Apparently the victim was shot with a pistol, but I hear the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual.
and your fiance was arrested for this?
What sort of person is your fiance?
Your fiance is the Kataki family's only son, correct?
His name's Waki. Waki Kataki. I brought a photo.
He's so cutesy, cutesy, cutesy! He's so moe for real! I love him! He's literally just a baby to me. Well, that's quite the photo.
I know. Oh, he can be powerful and menacing, but so cute.
But if he's the boss's only son...
Yes, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday. Say, I'm a boss already of this agency. Please help my Waki, please.
Right, my first solo defense case. Crime boss's son or not, I'll prove he's innocent.
I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those.
Letter of request added to the court record. I'm only a few hours late this time, yippee. Hi, Ollie! Welcome in! Apollo is experiencing a time loop. Sorry, Apollo. I saw a post saying Waki owns Labubu's, and I think they're correct. Absolutely, yes.
Right, let's go check out the scene of the crime!
Let's go! Here we fucking go, gang! Woo! Here we fucking go! Today is the day. Today is the day it happened. Today, June 15th, 2026. So this is it. My first murder crime scene. It's you kids again. Look, can't you find some other place to play?
We're not playing! We're, investigating, aren't we, Apollo?
Sir, I have a letter of request here. Letter of... Huh? Why does it say hit request on it? Miss Tiala must have used the Kataki stationery. Excuse me, coming through. It's you, Mr. Gavin! Who's this asshole? Who's this douchebag? I am actively twirling my hair as we speak. It is such a shame that Twitch doesn't allow you to say slurs even if they apply to you because... It's my favorite fop! My favorite fop! Who's this guy? I wonder if he's gonna make me do an acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle. He makes me do an acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle. God! One chance, Clavier, please! I'm a shitty little trans guy too. It's me, the shitty little trans guy. Since that's your type, I must say, I'm used to being inspected by the ladies, but this is the first time I felt this way with a man. Woo! There it is! I am so in love with him. It is insane. Mr. Gavin? I think it's so fucking funny that Apollo is having flashbacks while Clavier is, like, looking him up and down and absolutely devouring him with his eyes. Ah, Fräulein, what is a sweet morsel like you doing in such a dismal place? Can I help?
Yes?
Oh, give me a second. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Did it censor gay for you? Twitch censoring is so fucking funny. Okay. God, I hope I'm not sick or something. That would suck. Anyway.
Yes? The policeman officer fellow here won't let us in. We even have a letter of request.
You must be exhausted standing out here. I will take you to the scene of the crime.
Ooh, really?
By your leave, officer. Teehee, teehee, teehee. I think it's really funny that you give Clavier, probably fake German Gavin, an accent, but not Franziska. Listen. Okay, my justification for it in my mind is that, like, okay, I know the game says he's fake German. I refuse. He's actual German. Especially because they said that he, like, got his license to do law in Europe, where, like, stuff is different, you know? So, to me, the Gavins are German, but Kristoff, when speaking English, trained himself to have an English accent because he was like, I'm going to do law in America, and they won't take me seriously, but they take English people seriously. Like, I need to be taken seriously, I need to constantly be respected, etc., etc. It's all about image with Kristoff. Clavier didn't train himself out of his accent, because he's like, this is me, baby. This is my headcanon, okay? This is how it exists in my mind. Franziska, I think that Prosecutor Von Karma, given his objection line, I don't think he has a German accent, despite living in Germany, okay? Or, like, being from Germany. I don't think he has a German accent, and so I think he would expect Franziska to train herself out of a German accent, too. This is my justification. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, and I'm curtsying like Franziska does. By your leave, officer. Yeah, yes, sir. Of course, sir. That's true. I think that's a real Kristoff thing to do. I want to say more of Kristoff's need to be seen as respectable is crazy. Yeah. Like, it's so much of... what makes Kristoff so interesting to me is, like, how much he cares about how other people see him, and, like, his pride, because the entire crux of this game, the entire forged evidence thing, it happened because of his pride, because his ego was bruised, because he doesn't respect Phoenix, but Zack decided to go with Phoenix anyway, and Kristoff is like, over a fucking poker game? Are you kidding me? Like, he's so fucking mad about it. And, like, I think that that's a really interesting thing. You know? Like, I think that's a really interesting aspect of Kristoff's character, is, like, how he needs to be seen as the best of the best, the most respectable, like, and he wants to snuff out anything that could jeopardize that. And, like, the thing that makes that so interesting to me is that it must have made growing up with him awful. Like, and the thing is, we don't get any information on how Kristoff and Clavier grew up. Like, their pasts, really. I don't think AA4 ever gives us a specific reason on why Apollo or the Gavins take up law. I wonder what could have been Kristoff's reason. Yeah! It's so interesting. Part of me wonders if it's literally just because, like, it's a very respectable profession, or I wonder if, like, their parents were lawyers. Like, there's so much with the Gavins that it's so fun to think about, because you can just make up anything. You can just do anything. And like, as long as you sort of back it up with, you know, evidence. You know, Ace Attorney fans, we love our fucking evidence. As long as you sort of back it up with evidence and, like, characterization from the games, like, you can do anything with them. And I think that's really cool and interesting. Like, we get so much about Edgeworth and Franziska, but even then, there's so much about Edgeworth and Franziska's childhood that's left to the imagination. There's, like, a line in 4-4 where Nick sees the nail polish and Kristoff immediately assumes he's gonna make fun of him for it. And Nick's like, nah, man. IDK, it's so small but interesting to me, given how androgynous he is. Yeah! Like, he's defensive. Kristoff is a defensive guy. And, like, he wants to be seen as polished and perfect. And so he must engage in feminine grooming practices. Or, like, grooming practices which are seen as feminine because, like, any amount of, like, self-grooming will get you called gay. Especially because this game was written in fucking 2008. They literally call someone metrosexual at one point. Maya calls the ringmaster metrosexual, so, like, yeah. I imagine growing up, Kristoff absolutely got mocked, like, mercilessly, and maybe that's part of why he wants to be seen as, like, respectable and in control so badly. He's defensive, that's why he's a defense attorney. Willem Dafoe, like, GIF from fucking American Psycho. Ah, that's exactly it. Maybe that is why, actually. On, like, an actual analysis level. Okay, I need to keep playing this game. I need to finish the day. And we have a whole bunch left to go. But I do want to talk about this more in the Ace Attorney channel in the server. So, If anybody else wants to do character analysis for the fucking Gavins, come to the Ace Attorney channel in my Discord server, because I have a lot of thoughts and things to say. Very well. This way, Fraulein. Whee! Hey, what about me? June 15th, People Park. On that note, enjoy your investigation. Thank you! Will we see you again? Please? Please, 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 please. Ask the wind, Fraulein. I'll be riding on it. Who was that? Eek! Apollo, look! A corpse! What? Hey, it's just a mannequin. Wow, it sure got me. Might I ask exactly what it is you're doing here? No, it's you. How did you kids get in here? Oh, this guy. Well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Him again. That glimmerous fop. Always getting in my way. You wanted to call him something else there, didn't you? No. Definitely not. Anyway, this scene is off limits. Excuse me, we have a letter of request. One moment. Why is she holding that big magnifying glass? I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says this was written by Alita Tiala. Thanks. It took you 30 minutes to figure that out? I like to imagine that they were just standing there for the whole 30 minutes and just like... like trying to find things to do. And fucking... they're just so bored. So, what's up with the mannequin there? It's taking the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime as it was found. The body was pulling the stand? So you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Emma Skye. I'm in charge of this crime scene. Wow, that name seems really familiar for multiple reasons. She doesn't seem that happy about it. She doesn't seem that happy about many things. I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case. Okay, well... let's try to look at something, and then it's gonna give us the dialogue that... Hey there, no messing with the crime scene! But we need to investigate! Investigations are to be carried out by professionals, scientifically! She's not going to let us check out the crime scene, is she? Hey, Apollo. My very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious. I think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to notice. I better check out what we came here to find, at least. Hey there, no messing with the crime scene! Blah, blah, blah. Apollo, look! That stand! You know, given how Phoenix also drastically changes so much during a trial incident like Lana being secretive and all, I wonder how Emma feels about him this time. I guess she hasn't really talked to him, like, at all. Which is wild to me. It's wild how the games... I know that it's for the sake of the player, but it's wild how they make it so that nobody ever talks to each other in between cases. Like, they don't hang out, they don't talk, they don't text. You're telling me that Emma didn't, like, call Phoenix sobbing her fucking eyes out and, like, scream crying when she failed her forensics exam? Unrealistic to me. It says Aldoon! I've noticed. Well, we solved the case of the missing stand, at least. Though the circumstances could stand to be better. They could stand to be better. Okay.
Let's go to the Hickfield Clinic. We're supposed to talk to Phoenix now. Let's go.
June 15th, Hickfield Clinic. Huh? Where's Mr. Wright?
Maybe he's getting an examination again?
How many does he need? Wasn't it just a sprain?
Too bad, Polly. You wanted to show off your request to Daddy, didn't you?
What? Me? No.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Look, let's just come back later, shall we? Oh, wait, I don't think we got that dialogue last time. That's so sad. He still wants Phoenix's approval. Oh, Apollo. Oh, Apollo. Ugh. Thinking about Phoenix and Emma makes me crazy. They kind of are at their lowest in this game. For real. Oh, now okay. I fucking messed up the order of things. I have to go all the way back to the park. I have to engage in at least one line of dialogue with Emma. Detective Sky? Quiet, please. It's snack time. Munch, crunch, munch, crunch, munch, crunch, munch, crunch. Actually, snack time sounds fucking delightful. Foley sounds. Oh, I definitely needed some salt content, actually. Genuinely. I think my body needed it. Because I feel so much better now, already. My definitely not pots when I need salt. Munch, crunch, munch. Munch, crunch, munch, 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 crunch. Missing parents, arrested mentor, and deadbeat dad, Nick. No one want him. Well, Clavier want him. Clavier want him bad. We're not making much progress here. Yeah, but at least she's sharing her snackoos with us. That's really nice of her. She might not be very busy. I never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years, and they won't give me the position I requested. And then I hear he gave up his defense attorney life. Who's he? An ex-defense attorney? Apollo, come on. Yeah, I think I actually needed to eat really badly. I just wasn't noticing because of fucking ADHD. Oh, we're in an ad break. But nothing she says here really matters, so... Detective Sky? Quiet, please. It's snack time. Snack time with Emma, yay! Yippee! Oh yeah, baby, that's a good crunchy munch. That's that good crunchity munchity, baby. Snack time with Emma Sky. We're not making much progress here. Might not be very busy. Okay, it's just the same. Oop. It's just the same dialogue over and over. Now we move to the Hickfield Clinic. Eating crinkles right now? What are crinkles? Hi, Alita Tiala. Why are you still here? Bye. Now we get to talk to him. Ah, you're back. Run into some problems? Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something? Also, a nice lady named Emma gave us some snacks. I mean, when I say nice, I mean she's a little bit abrasive, but she shares snacks, so how bad could she really be? But didn't you want to share? Oh, I didn't chew one enough before I didn't chew a chip enough. Oh, that hurt. Ow. Ow. I'm a clown dog. A clown dog? I didn't know dogs could be clowns. And Phoenix is like, not more clowns. No more clowns. Anyway, didn't you have something you wanted to share? Who, me? No, I'm fine, really. What's this? So there is a problem. No problem. Actually, I got a defense request. A defense request? That is a problem. Huh? I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. He's such an asshole! I'm not sharing any of my snackoos with you, Phoenix. Oh yeah, I forgot. Fuck you. Get molarsed. The request was for me. Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? Look at his smug, laughing face. I can't stand him. He's doing that on purpose. I know it. Such an asshole. So, what about this defense request? It's related to the murder in People Park, actually. Guess what? We found Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand at the scene of the crime. Did you now? That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think the murder weapon was something else. You mean you don't know what the murder weapon was? That funny detective lady won't let us on the scene! What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway? A lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved with this. You know her? Phoenix should be put in the stocks and thrown tomatoes at. So fucking true. So fucking true. So true and correct. Don't worry, guys, I got the bot. You know her? You could say that. So, you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. Oh my god, Rise from the Ashes was so long ago. She was still a high school student at the time. That would make her about the same age as me. That's my daddy! He knows all the police types! Oh, wait! Maybe you know that other guy, too! That other guy? That shining prince on the motorcycle! Prince? Mysterious prince. Follow. Tell me about this prince of truces. Indulge a concerned father. He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? Oh, man. This is so funny. You know him? My guess is he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother. His brother? We're acquaintances after a fashion. Phoenix acting like he didn't comfort Emma when she got rejected. Literally! Stop being so fucking mysterious, you bitch! Bobby or Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate.
Clavier, what a lovely name! He's so dreamy!
I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. And what was he doing out there? I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon. He's mad as hell about Clav. I love to imagine that he's actually mad as fuck. Like, he knows in some capacity that Clavier is kind of a victim of Kristoff's, but he blames him anyway, just because he needs someone to blame that feels more touchable, more reachable. Because I feel like at this point, even though Kristoff is in jail, like, I feel like for 7 fucking years, on some level, Phoenix blamed Clavier because he was so much less untouchable than Kristoff. And now that Kristoff is in jail, I think there's still some of that lingering. I love complicated and messy character relationships. Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park?
Yeah, that detective woman won't let us!
Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Try taking that to this detective. White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is. I think it's so fucking funny that Apollo's like, oh my god, we're about to bribe a cop with cocaine. Apollo's like, Mr. Wright, we already did this. How do you not remember? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Can you imagine Phoenix is in the time loop too, but he does everything exactly the same? Oh my god, that would make me so angry. Sorry, hold on. Oh my god. Phoenix in the time loop, and he hears Apollo talking about the time loop, and he just decides to keep everything the same anyway because he doesn't want anything to change. Crazy how Apollo makes both of Apollo's mentors annoyed. I love it! I love the idea that Kristoff and Phoenix both hate the idea of Clavier and Apollo being together. Make those bitches angry! I don't care! Just take it to her. It'll be fine. You'll see. Oh, and tell her I said hi.
Let's go to the Right Anything Agency. Let's examine. Can I examine Charlie again? No, I've already examined Charlie.
So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Huh?
Whoa!
You know what this is, Jersey?
I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me.
This is getting more and more suspicious. Apollo, like, I'm so glad I know this isn't cocaine because I've already lived this. White powder placed gingerly into pocket. I love the fucking descriptions of things being put in the court record.
Let's go talk to that detective. She's sure to know what that white powder is.
Ba-ba-ba, to the Kentucky Mansion. And over to People Park. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Does this ring any bells? Ah! Is that? It couldn't! Where'd you get that? I bought it from the office. Thanks for sharing these snackoos, by the way. They're really good. You work at the Wright & Co. law offices, yes? There's a real universe out there where Trucy genuinely licked cocaine. No, literally, Cokehead Phoenix is so real to me. He's already a piece of shit alcoholic. Why not give him another addiction? You work at the Wright & Co. law offices, yes? Yeah, sort of. Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy? Daddy? I'm sorry, who did you say you were? Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter. What? Mr. Wright has a daughter? This is so insane and crazy to me. What do you mean no one has kept up with each other? This is like the MCU. It's like, are they even friends? I guess I'll forgive Emma because she was in Europe. But, like, goddamn. Coquette Phoenix. Can you fucking imagine? Phoenix is girl blogging on Tumblr. Phoenix drives a misogyny mobile that says shit like hot girls hit curbs and like shit like that. Emma voice, Phoenix Fox? I literally never pictured this before in my entire life. I mean, I saw how him and Edgeworth were together, but like, I don't know. Ace Emma. Thoughts. Thoughts on Ace Emma. She's like, I forgot sex was real! You seem shocked. Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can. Oh, thanks. You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice. I swear to God, I will kill you. This powder is used for detecting fingerprints. Fingerprints? I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright. Light powder memories. If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. Well, just for prints. Well, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. Emma, handshake, Apollo. Oh my god, I want to do my job so bad. Okay, can we talk to you now? The report came in late last night. The body was found much as you see it now. Except it was a real body. But why? Why was a body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. Well, what was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol. Pistol? I love this look of Trucy's. It reminds me of, I don't know if any of you guys watched Snapcube's, playthrough of the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, but the bit where they were like, what? No, I know that sounds bad! Like in Guardians of the Galaxy. smart to put that fingerprinting powder in his dresser.
What?
No, I know that sounds bad.
A pistol?
No, I know that sounds bad, because it's not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age. Unless you're a cop or a gangster. Oh, because her mom got shot! Oh my god! I never picked up on that. Holy shit. Oh my god. Romeo, you're so fucking smart. Holy shit. Wow. Wow.
A pistol?
Oh, baby. Oh, Trucy. I just received the autopsy report, in fact. Oh, it doesn't have to be updated, does it? No, why would it do that? I don't know, just a hunch, just a sort of, anyway. I love Emma's hairstyle here, by the way. I think it's so cute. Oh my god, she looks so much like Lana, actually. If you remove the ponytail, I'm gonna throw up. She looks so much like Lana. Screams and cries. Maractus's autopsy report added to the court record. No, I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me.
Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from.
A likely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where the noodle stand came from. The noodle stand's owner is... Oh, profiles. It's Clavier Gavin. No, it's freaking Dial Doom.
Take that! Take that!
Give me a second. I'm chewing some ice to try to get my throat to stop hurting because, that chip did not go down easy earlier. Okay. Who's the old guy? This is the proprietor of Eldoon's Noodles, Mr. Eldoon himself.
He's famous in this part of town.
Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work. Thanks. Noodle stand added to the court record. Not a kid, not a child. I'm an adult. I can drink. I can legally do some drugs in some places.
What sort of person was the victim anyway?
You mean, what did he do? He was a doctor. A doctor? I'm starting to see a connection here. Boom. Who, me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene. Detective Sky. I was out of the country for a while. I came back to be a forensic scientist.
Ooh, were you studying abroad?
Something like that. I was studying in Europe. Forensic sciences, mind you. But when I got back here, they threw me in the criminal affairs, just like that.
Why didn't you just become a forensics expert in Europe?
Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favors to repay to people back here. Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left? Oh, Emma, I love you so much. What? What's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left. But Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owed them.
What?
No, I know that sounds bad. She's been out of the country for a while. She probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current, state of affairs. Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kataki family, yes?
Walkie Kataki. I don't know if he is the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around. Violently, in the detention center.
I see. Why was he arrested in the first place?
You are a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his by any chance?
Actually, yes, I am.
Well, we have a witness to the moment of the crime. The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow.
What? What if I just give the... what if I give Wesley that guy? What if I give Mr. Panty Snatcher just a totally different voice? Oh wait, no, Okay. Could you tell us a bit more about the victim?
Well, let's see. Apparently he's a physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off, too, from the sound of it. The clinic's name is the Maractus Clinic.
Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there?
What? You've been to the clinic?
Yeah, though, on a related issue. I told the detective about the case of the stolen noodle stand.
I see. So that means Dr. Maractus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here?
That would seem to be the case.
But why?
Don't ask me. Okay, let's examine some things. There's got to be a good clue or two around here. I love how, as Phoenix, every single time, at least it felt like, every single time I examined a trash can, it got me nothing. But, like, the first opportunity to examine trash cans that Apollo gets, it's like, you cooked rice because I love cooking rice. Yay!
You and your trash cans. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look, another pair of underwear?
Wow, Apollo, you're a genius at finding panties.
Stop saying that. She's such a little sibling. Wait, these aren't...
They're not mine!
Could these have been stolen too? Bloomers added to the court record. Okay. It's a knife.
A shiv, to be precise. Ooh, lingo! No, my favorite Beatles, Paul, actually.
Oh, that's such a dumb joke.
The defendant, Walkie Kataki, is the son of known gangsters. The police are assuming this belongs to him.
Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Huh? Look at this, there's a handprint on this shit.
A handprint? Then there might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. Right, first choose the fingerprint you want to examine.
Choose a fingerprint?
Look closely at the...
Okay, yep. Yeah.
Right, let's get detecting.
Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement. Oh, this is what she wants to do. This is her autism.
First, sprinkle some aluminum powder over the print. With a press space like this, see? The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminum powder, so you just dust it on and blow it off. Blow?
Like whistling. Yeah, okay.
Wow, amazing!
Uh-huh. Fucking go, 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 go. Sounds like I'm fucking growling. And blow.
Oh, good. Clear. Quite impressive. Next, to match the print. The police officer has samples so you can tell.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Boop. Yep. Analyze. Yep. Oh boy, I love dusting for prints. I love going through tutorials a second time. Well, a third time, actually. If you count the one from Rise from the Ashes. So the fingerprints do belong to the defendant. Yes, isn't it amazing? Oh, the power of science, it's my life! Apollo, she's sparkling! And I'm dimming. Look sharp, spirits up, the real fight is yet to come! Chin up, Polly! The trial hasn't even started, and I'm already losing. At least I know I win this one. What'd you say, Polly? Nothing. So, have you met the defendant? No. Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over. Good idea. I don't know what good it'll do. We have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this? Wait a second. I've got a good feeling about this, actually. I won this case! Sure, it was a little, you know, touch and go, but... I won this! Don't worry, it's like a right tradition. Some traditions I can live without. Also, I'm not a right. Moving to the detention center. Ronald! Ronald, I missed you. Do I know you? Oh, no, I guess you don't yet, do you? Well, this is awkward now. Yeah, you made it really awkward, man. Well, sorry? Anyway, June 15th, detention center, visitors room. I'm sorry, meeting hours for the day are all done. But we still have 3 minutes! I'll put in your request, but don't expect anything. He also sloppy kissed Clavier after the case, but let's not talk about that right now. So true, so true, so true. The father's talking in the private room with him. The father? You mean like a priest? I mean the suspect's father, Mr. Winfred Big Wins Kataki himself. Not someone I care to meet. Die, you! You're the one on your way out, old... they're here. I love that those are his fucking eyebrows. Power with a cute apron. You Waki's lawyer? Yes, sir! Well, I'm Big Wins Kataki, 4th head of the Kataki family, capiche? Actually, I came to speak to your son. Mr. Justice. Yes? My son's innocent. He killed no one. If he were found guilty, it wouldn't be good. Capiche? Yes, I'm all about capiching. Capiche loud and clear. You gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn, though. Even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life. I don't feel so good. What's the big idea, old man? You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now. You know, I wanted to go to the clink. I like it here. You must be Waki? A G's not a G till he does hard time, bizoy! Love that he's just a walking Godfather reference, for real. You'll see, when I get out of here, things'll change. Silence. My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that.
Ha! You can't take me under your wing this time, old man! You heard me! I don't need no trial! I did it!
I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. So much for talking to our client.
But we made so much progress today! We even found my panties!
What?
Don't worry about it, Ronald. It took me a second to remember your name, sorry. It's been a while since we streamed.
What?
Don't worry about it. I had fun at least.
Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for this trial?
Oh, I almost forgot. It's time for my show. Tonight I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out.
I've seen people say he's annoying, and like, yeah, he is, but to me it's in a cute way, like when a third grader says skibbity toilet. So true! I find him annoyingly, I find him annoying cute the exact same way.
Let's go back to the games menu.
Look at this shit. Okay. That's all for today. I'm so glad we wrapped it up before midnight. Especially because my ass is hungry and tired. Thank you guys, though, for coming out to stream.
Did you guys have a good time?
Oh, there's somebody else streaming Apollo Justice in real time.
Let's raid this person.
I hope you guys have enjoyed stream. I will see you again tomorrow. At... Fuck, what time? Okay, let's just say 4 p.m., like usual. Because that gives me time to do some things during the day, shower, and all that. Yeah.
Let's say 4 p.m.
Okay.
Let's raid this person. Yay!
Okay, thank you guys so much for coming out.
I really appreciate it.